It's time for our weekend energies readings, everybody. I'm Erin, and I provide a 3-card reading for all 12 signs to reveal what messages Spirit is providing for the next 72 hours, forecasting your weekend. Hello, Taurus, and welcome. Thank you for tuning in to your weekend energies. We are starting out with the Page of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Cups. And the 10 of Pentacles. So with money being your main card here, figure that we're talking about money for your weekend. Starting out with the Page of Pentacles, we're talking about being very reliable when it comes to finances. Even though the page is one that talks of new beginnings and new things, doesn't mean that you can't be reliable or stable. So the efforts that you make with money this weekend are going to be very worthwhile. You're going to be making some really good, reliable, sound decisions as far as finances go. With your 10 of Pentacles, we're talking about feeling a consistent sense of well-being in the family, in the home, because of your financial prowess. So being good with your finances, even if you haven't in the past, this weekend, you're going to be pretty much on your game with money. So trust your instincts. Trust that you are going to get the proper information before you make a big investment or before you move forward with a big money decision. And it's going to be beneficial to your home and the stability of your home life. Then we go to your emotional card, your Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is saying be bold and flirt with new ideas. Feel very strongly about what you're doing and really trust in your own intuition. Trust that you know what you're talking about, what you're doing. So I feel like that emotional card is also your cheerleader in the financial realm, where you're trying to be more responsible or continue to have that strong financial prowess. So really good for you that you trust yourself, that you are feeling very bold and very open to new things, and that Pentacles card, these Pentacle cards are saying that's going to spill over into your financial realm. You're going to be doing well in the financial realm as well. And that is what I'm seeing for you, Taurus. Hi, Virgo, and welcome to your weekend energies. We are starting with the King of Swords, the 8 of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. So with the King of Swords, what we're talking about is being very analytical and really understanding things that have been complex, too complex for you to kind of wrap your mind around. Well, this weekend, it's going to be like child's play for you. You're going to understand things like dealing with things that are contractual, official documents, things that are either in the legal or the political realm. You're just going to be on fire. You're going to understand that stuff. You're going to be explaining it to other people. So this is your weekend, Virgo, to really shine. And of course, that means that you're going to be on top of your mental game as well. If you're able to, understand all these complex things, things that you, like I said in the past, you didn't get. So really, all pistons firing. I'm feeling that, that expression. It seems to be working for a lot of you guys, that you're really on your mental game. Then we look at your action card, your Queen of Wands. With the Queen of Wands, we're talking about a sense of strong accomplishment, being inspired to do things, really wanting to get in there and get stuff done and being very optimistic about it. And again, this is saying you might be wanting to give some advice about something. So you're feeling good enough about what you do and how much you know about it that you want to share that with people. The Queen is usually that nurturing, sharing, tutoring, mentoring kind of card. So she's saying that you really are feeling that. You want to have that vibrance about you where you are really just bursting with energy and bursting with that nurturing part of you that wants to help other people. Then you have your emotional card, your 8 of Cups. With the 8 of Cups, we're talking about seeking meaning where you haven't been able to find it before. Being able to really hone in and get some information that will help you make a decision. So again, with your challenge card saying that you're going to be very much in command of being able to understand things, your Queen of Wands saying that a strong sense of accomplishment is happening for you. You're sharing your information. That Eight of Cups is just further saying that you are going to be able to share your information, and that's going to help you be able to make better decisions and be more informed as well. So when you teach something, oftentimes you learn yourself, and that is what I'm seeing for you, Virgo. Hello and welcome to your weekend energies, Capricorn. We are starting out with the 10 of Cups, the 2 of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. So with the 10 of Cups, we are talking about love and joy, the strength and security of the home unit, the family. So feeling like this weekend, Capricorn, you're going to be very family oriented, wanting to spend time with your family. If you haven't already made plans to do so, might be a good idea to pick up the phone or get some messaging going and maybe have an impromptu get together. Not hard to do, right? So I just feel like the family unit is important to you this weekend, and you're going to be wanting to spend some time, whether that be with as many family members as you can gather where you are, or just reaching out to everybody, just checking up. Hey, I'm just, was wondering how you were doing, or you were on my mind or on my heart, and I just wanted to know that everything's okay with you, or if it's not, what's going on. Then we have your challenge, your Ace of Swords. With the Ace of Swords, we're talking about being able to get over obstacles, things that have been a block for you in the past. You're going to be able to get past those. So actually, if you're looking at contacting loved ones, family members, people that have been on your mind and heart, like I said, that could very well be something that might have been a block. Like you have been feeling the need for some family ties, for some interaction with people love you unconditionally, and that's going to allow you some freedom. Just take some weight off, being able to talk to someone you can trust about something that's been bothering you. That Ace of Swords is saying something has been blocking your mental clarity, and you need to get to a point where you can get past it. So contacting loved ones is probably going to help you with that. Then with your Two of Pentacles, with the Two of Pentacles, we're talking about being able to balance your financial resources in times of uncertainty. So being able to make sure you get what you need when you need it. So again, I feel like all of those things are working together. You're going to be able to get some clarity and get some stability, both in your emotional realm and your financial realm. So that is what I'm seeing for you this weekend, Capricorn. Hi, Cancer, and thank you for tuning in to your weekend energies. We are starting with the Eight of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the King of Wands. So some challenge for you this week, Cancer. We're starting out with that Eight of Swords. With the Eight of Swords, we were talking about being patient and having some constraint. So something's going to require you to be more patient than normal and actually exhibit more constraint. So this is probably something you've been really wanting to do, something you've been looking forward to, that is going to be postponed. And because of that constraint part, I'm thinking that it's probably postponed indefinitely. Like they haven't canceled this, or it's not something that you definitely will not be able to do, at least as far as you know, but it's something that is definitely blocked for a while. Not pleasant for you, Cancer, but the universe is saying you need to practice that restraint right now. With the Page of Swords, the Page of Swords is talking about being diplomatic and knowing when it's time to kind of get your hands dirty, get in there and understand the inner workings of something. So perhaps that's what's happening. Something has been postponed, that you really wanted to happen. So maybe now's the time to figure out the inner workings of it. What happened? What does that mean? Why was it postponed? Can I find out? knowing that might help you with that constraint, that being patient, if you understood why it was happening. I think a lot of people feel like that, but for you, Cancer, with your the way that you are very tenacious, you want to know. So I feel like if you put that effort in, it's okay. It will probably help you handle this. And then with the King of Wands, your action card, the King of Wands is saying that your strong, compassionate nature makes you set to be a natural leader. So when you're doing this, you may be doing this for a group of people. You may be doing this in a leader capacity. So it's not just going to help you or give you information. This is going to be for more than you. It's going to be for other people, and your strong leadership qualities are going to kick in, and you are going to get some information that's probably going to make a lot of people feel better. And possibly just be really good for you. Exhibit what a great leader you are and where you can go with this. So don't be afraid to speak out, especially if it's on behalf of others. And that's what I'm seeing for you this weekend, Cancer. Hello and welcome to you, Scorpio. Thank you for tuning in to your weekend energies. And we are starting out with the Page of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and Temperance. So you got a power card in here, and a lovely one it is. I like Temperance because it just, it represents pure balance. Even though, of course, we know justice with the scales is balance as well, but that's more of an illegal or it is kind of right and wrong. But with Temperance, I feel like that balance is for the benefit of you, something that helps you accomplish something, compromise and teamwork, that kind of balance, where it's a work in progress. You are doing something to balance things out and get that fusion going and working with someone else toward a common goal, basically. So I also feel like Temperance is just saying anything is possible because you're working with someone who has the same goal. So you are going to be very capable of getting things done this weekend, Scorpio. Let's look at your action card because of that with the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is talking about optimism and enthusiasm and ambition, just wanting to get things done, open to new ventures, just feeling very positive about new beginnings. But with the page, you also have to be careful because with all of that enthusiasm and that, ooh, I want to push forward, it may end up being a situation where you might be acting a little too quickly. So make sure you're paying attention to what's going on around you. Is this a good time to do this? If it's not, take a breather, come back to it. Then you have your Three of Pentacles. With the Three of Pentacles, we're talking about creativity and success in business and career. So I feel like the teamwork that's happening, the action that's going on is more than likely in your financial or your business realm. And the Three of Pentacles is just saying this is a good time for it. Your creativity is flowing. You are more than likely working with your peers, and this project, this thing that you're doing, this ability to balance and get things going is going to make you rise among your peers. So it could mean not something as simple as a lateral raise. I feel like this interaction with these people and what you accomplish together is going to bring you to a whole nother level, Scorpio. So don't be afraid to voice your opinion or speak out for these people because your creativity is at its peak, and that upswing and enthusiasm, the enthusiasm and the balance and all the things that fusion that you'll be able to accomplish, all of that's going to work out to your benefit in the financial realm. And that's what I'm seeing for you, Scorpio. Hello, Pisces, and welcome to your weekend energies. We are starting with the Lovers. We have the Knight of Swords, and we have the Empress. So you have two power cards here, and both of them very much family-oriented or emotional realm related, basically. With the Lovers, you're talking about being able to be considerate and thoughtful of another, almost before yourself, or definitely within what you would like to see accomplished as well. So it's definitely working together. Not even together, you're just very aware. You're willing to do what it takes to make a situation work. With the Empress, she is also talking about that that creative force within a community, where you are wanting to balance your desires with someone else's. So you want to make a sacrifice, or you want to blend, not make a sacrifice, you want to blend with what other people need. Those people that you love, those people that you are working together with, you want that to be a very good union. You want it to be something that is going to be a positive alignment of your beliefs and their beliefs, their needs, your needs. So real cohesion within your emotional realm, within your inner circle. You definitely want that cohesion of emotional needs and wants. So you're going to be working toward that goal, and so are they. So it should be blending very well for you, Pisces. You should be having a really good week of strong connection with people that you care about. And then with the Knight of Swords is talking about being more rational and logical. But there, you do need to have a certain balance. So I feel like what that's saying, Pisces, is there needs to be a nice balance between your mind and your mental realm and your emotional realm. And I feel like that's going to help you get that balance in the emotional realm as well. You need to think about this with your heart and your mind. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. So that is what I am seeing for you this weekend, Pisces. Hi, Aries, and welcome. Thank you for tuning in to your weekend energies, and let's get started with the Sun. We have the World, another power. Oh, 3 power cards, and awesome ones. So we have the Sun, the World, and the Moon. So for you, Aries, this week is going to be this weekend, is going to be unbelievable. Everything that can happen that would make you happy, bring you joy, it's all going to be coming for you, just without a doubt. The universe is saying that all your stuff is aligned. Everything is working in your favor. So the odds are in your favor. So a good weekend to try just about anything. To feel very confident that you're going to be able to not necessarily master whatever it is you're trying to try or you want to do, but you are going to have a good time. You may suck at it, but you're going to have a good time, and you're going to be glad that you checked it out. So I feel like it's a good weekend for you to try something new. The Sun is representing happiness and success, the security and well-being that comes from that. The World is talking about a strong sense of accomplishment, feeling like you need to celebrate, and possibly some material gains are happening. Like I said, all of your realms are working together for you this weekend, Aries. So why not? Why not have some financial gain in there? And then the Moon is talking about your ability to be dreamy and to follow your dreams and be a visionary, to trust your gut instinct and be okay with what the universe is talking to you about and wanting to give it a try, and kind of feeling like whatever you try, you're going to be successful with. Like I said, you may not be really good at what you try or you decide to do, but you're going to really enjoy the experience. That is the perfect scenario, isn't it? That you have the guts to try it, you have the wherewithal and the ability to try it, and you have that open-mindedness and that forgiveness already going that, I may not be good at this at all, but I'm going to try it and see what happens. So don't be afraid to try something new. Just because everything's probably going to be coming up roses for you, should make it a lot easier for you to try it. But basically, the universe is saying that overwhelming sense of all is well is going to be with you all weekend, and that is what I'm seeing for you, Aries. Hi, Leo, and welcome to your weekend energies. We are beginning with the 6 of Swords, the 6 of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. So I like that 667. Looking at your first card, your Six of Swords, we're talking about improvement and possibly a journey that's going to accomplish this sense of improvement or making things better overall. So be prepared for that. If you are going to be able to get some real progress going, to really have a transition happen for you and a journey is necessary, then be open to it. Since we're talking about a possible journey and making some improvements to your world this weekend, Leo, we're going to look at your action card, your Six of Wands. With the Six of Wands, it's talking about true self-confidence and reward for your tenacity. So it's going to be something, like we said, because of your tenacity, because of your commitment to this project, to this issue, that you are going to succeed, and other people are going to be seeing that, appreciating you, and you're going to feel like, yes, thank you for acknowledging what I've done. I'm very proud of it. And then with the Seven of Pentacles, we're talking about perseverance yet again, and being rewarded for being patient, being rewarded for your tenacity. So definitely something coming to you, Leo, that you deserve, to the point where you appreciate and understand that you deserve it too. So you're not going to be, not saying you're not going to be humble, because that would be the best way to receive success, but you're going to be okay with acknowledging, yes, I deserve these accolades. I deserve these kudos and these pats on the back. I worked hard for this, and I feel like I did a really good job. I feel like I was very successful in this endeavor, and thank you for acknowledging that. And that is what I'm seeing for you this weekend. And welcome to you, Sagittarius, and let's check out your weekend energies. So we are looking at a power card, the Strength card, the Nine of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. So some challenge going on for you this weekend, Sagittarius, and that's awesome that you're starting out with the Strength card, knowing that you have the ability, the tenacity, the fortitude to have a difficult weekend, or have something come across your path that is a little bit more difficult to deal with than normal. That being said, you have the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is talking about just a battle between your mind and your heart, your intuition, really having some inner turmoil about what you should be doing. And that can cause you some undue stress and anxiety. That can keep you up at night. That can give you that negative rut that you just stay in, where, oh, something bad happened, so something else bad is bound to happen. Oh, well, something else did happen, and you just keep expecting bad outcomes. You have to break out of that. So with your Seven of Swords, we're talking about having some clarity, some strategy to get yourself out of that rut. Being able to not tilt your hand, not give too many secrets away in order to have someone help you get out of that. Now with the Strength card, you may not need that help, but you are courageous enough to ask for it should you need it. You're resilient enough to know that you have done all you can, and perhaps now it's time to get someone else involved. So I just feel like that's probably what's happening for you, Sagittarius. You've gotten yourself into this negative rut. You need your own strength and your own fortitude to get out of it, and you probably are going to need to seek a little bit of assistance, whatever form that comes in. If that's a confidant, someone you can talk to about this, someone who you could ask for some advice, and you feel like it would be really good sound advice. Either way, it's something that you have to address. And now it's come to the point where it might be difficult enough. That Nine of Swords is really kicking in, that anxiety, that stress, and you really need some help with it. So don't be afraid to ask for help, but be careful who you ask for that help from. And that is what I'm seeing for you, Sagittarius. Welcome to Gemini, and let's check out your weekend energies. We are starting out with a power card, the Hanged Man. Oh, another power card, the Emperor, and the Eight of Wands. So interesting that you have the Hanged Man there asking you to take a moment to break away from your normal routine, but yet we have an action card. The one card out of these power cards in this small reading, and it's an action card. So let's take a look at the action card really quick. it's the Eight of Wands is talking about changes happening all at once, being required to wear a lot of hats, and hopefully being able to come out of it victorious. It's also saying that a journey might be involved. So very interesting that you have the Hanged Man asking you to still yourself, but then you have a true action card. So I feel like this might be a hurry up and wait kind of situation for you this weekend, Gemini, which can be very aggravating. So, knowing that, let's look at your other power card, your Emperor. The Emperor is asking you to be open to being helped by that father figure, someone who's going to give you some self-discipline in order to accomplish your goal, someone who's going to give you the structure and that protection that that father figure gives so that you can feel comfortable moving forward with an idea or wanting to proceed with something. So like I said, very interesting that your other two cards are talking about staying still and moving forward at the same time, but that Emperor is there to help you with that. He's there to say, you know, this is a little confusing. Should you go ahead and make a move, a bold move, a journey, or should you stay still and learn to be comfortable with just waiting and meditating on something? So he's going to be there when you need him. So this weekend's going to be a lot of stops and starts. It might be stops and starts in the same project, but you have to be willing to be patient with that and kind of look to that Emperor. Hey, you know, I'm a little caught here. I don't know what I should be doing. So that interaction with that Emperor is going to be probably pretty frequent and necessary. So be okay with having to stop and seek some advice. And finding a good person to get that advice from. And that is what I'm seeing for you this weekend, Gemini. Hello and welcome to you, Libra. Thanks for checking out your weekend energies. And we are starting with the Eight of Pentacles. We have Judgment. We have the Ace of Wands. So your power card is Judgment. So this weekend might be a weekend of self-reflection, looking back on your past to see what things have brought you the most success to today, to this point. And then perhaps either working on honing those skills or maybe even learning to surpass them and really become more accomplished. So I feel like your self-assessment with Judgment this weekend, Libra, is really going to be for your betterment. It's going to be something that is going to take you into a new chapter, perhaps something that's going to expand on what you're already doing. Like I said, mastering your skills, things that you want to become better with, you're going to have that desire and you're going to have that opportunity with Judgment. Then with your action card, the Ace of Wands, talking about success with new ventures, being very creative, growing, expanding your repertoire, getting more creative. And for you, Libra, you know, you love creativity, you love being inspired. So that Ace of Wands is really your card this weekend. It's saying that you are going to be able to let that Libra flag fly. You're going to be able to really tap into your creativity, looking at your past efforts, that what has been the most successful for you, and culminating those two things and really getting something going for yourself starting out this weekend. And since you have your money card here, the Eight of Pentacles, thinking that that creative flow that you're going to be allowing to start going, Libra, is going to be beneficial to you in the financial realm. The Eight of Pentacles is representing long-term prosperity and seeking out and accepting new opportunities for advancement, and all of these things going toward a financial goal, long-term prosperity. So definitely whatever you're working on, whatever you're working toward is going to benefit you in the financial realm, Libra. And who doesn't want to be more successful in the financial realm, especially if your creativity can be involved, you know, thinking outside the box. So that is what I am seeing for you this weekend. Hello and welcome to you, and thank you, Aquarius, for checking out your weekend energies. We are starting out with the Devil. So universe is talking about some big changes. We have the Seven of Cups and we have the High Priestess. So thankfully, the universe is asking you to look inside yourself, check out those things that you're not quite so proud of, things that you know kind of stop you from being the success that you could be, Aquarius, and try to make some changes. With the High Priestess there, she's asking you to become more intuitive, more spiritually developed, and being open to what could be going on for you, what needs to be happening. So being able to really look inside yourself and really trust your gut will be very helpful to you when you're trying to make this change. So I feel like your power cards are definitely saying that you have recognized this bad behavior, or this part of you that you want to change, this primal nature, and you are ready to get it in check. You are ready to keep in mind what could be if you can get that under control. And that High Priestess is definitely there pushing that wisdom that's deep inside you. That's where that gut feeling, that gut reaction comes from. It's innate, it's part of you, just like what you need to change, what the devil is talking to you about. And then with your emotional card, the Seven of Cups is talking about choices that need to be made. And in order to have the best choices made, you have to be able to work with your heart, your intuition, and your mind. So the High Priestess is talking to the devil. The High Priestess is talking to the Seven of Cups, telling you that you have it within yourself to get this under control and get your future rocking and rolling. Get past this block that is stopping you from having your best life, right? So Aquarius, you can do it. You need to acknowledge it and do something about it. And that is what I am seeing for you this weekend.